Hello friends, welcome to this video tutorial of Direction Sense Test chapter of Reasoning Aptitude. In this particular video, we, with the help of two different examples, are going to discuss how to solve Direction Sense Test questions based on shadows and their positions. So let's take the first question to understand what is generally asked in this kind of questions. The language of the first question goes like, one morning after sunrise, Madhavan was standing facing a pole. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his right. Now which direction was he facing? So you can observe here that in such questions, position of sun is given and a few points regarding positions of objects or persons and their shadows are also given. And we are asked to find a specific direction of a person or object with respect to the condition given in the question. Now to solve shadow based questions, we'll generally be applying hit and trial approach. Let's understand now how we are going to do it. We know that there are four main directions as shown in the figure. Now here is the sun rising in the east, and here is a picture that shows a lamppost or pole, the shadow of which is falling towards the west direction, and so is everything else. How is it happening? Because the sun is rising in the east and therefore the shadows of all the objects will fall towards the opposite direction, which is west here. Now moving forward, let's assume that Madhavan, the person mentioned in the question, is facing north as shown in the figure. Now in that case, the shadow of the pole which is falling towards the west will be to Madhavan's left. But in the question, it's given that the shadow of the pole falls towards Madhavan's right, and therefore the assumed scenario doesn't hold true here, and the exact opposite of it will hold true, which means Madhavan must be facing south direction, and that's the answer. So friends, we hope the method is clear to you now. Let's take another example here to understand the concept well. The language of the second question goes like, one morning after sunrise, John and Abraham walk past each other, and now their backs face each other. John's shadow falls exactly towards left hand side. Now which direction is Abraham facing? Let's once again try solving this question applying hit and trial method. We know that there are four main directions as shown in the figure. Now here is the sun rising in the east direction, and here are John and Abraham with their backs towards each other. But we are not sure here who's John and who's Abraham. We can also see that John's and Abraham's shadows are falling towards the west direction, because the sun is rising in the east, and therefore the shadows of objects or people will fall towards the opposite direction, which is west here. Now it's further given in the question that John's shadow fell exactly towards his left hand side. Now if we assume this fellow in the box to be John, we can see that his shadow is also falling to his left, and hence it gets confirmed that this fellow is John. And if he is John, the other fellow in the picture must be Abraham, who is clearly facing the south direction, and that's the answer. So wasn't it simple? So friends, we hope now you are able to solve questions based on shadows. For more such video solutions, kindly create an account at www.smartkida.com today. and prepare for your next big exam in a smarter way. So keep learning and have a great time.